Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are rebuilding our decks for the new expansion, Journey to Ungoro. Last time we spent quite a bit of time doing the Priest deck rebuild and ended up not even really using any of the new cards. This time we're going to be doing the Rogue deck rebuild. So let's start with the new cards, come over here, click New Deck, Rogue. That's what we were doing, right? Rogue. Yes, Priest, then Rogue. Just making sure I'm doing these in the right order. The dig is the recipe they suggest, which seems to be heavily pirates, which is odd because they seemed like they didn't like pirates. Alright, so what new cards do we not have? We don't have the quest card that's legendary. I really wish these weren't legendary cards. If these were instead common cards that everybody was handed or almost guaranteed to have, or it cost only 40 dust to make, that would be a lot nicer. But because they're legendaries, they cost 1600 dust, and that's why I don't have them all. Play 4 minions with the same name, Crystal Core. And so that would mean play a crystal deck. The other thing we crystal golem deck. Next one we have is gain +1/+1 for each other card you played this turn. So at most that would be +6/+6 on the 10th turn. Not amazingly useful. We also don't have this Sherazan Corpse Flower. It goes dormant when it dies. That's an interesting card. I wish we had gotten it because I really did want to see how that dormancy works in practice. And then we have a combo to destroy a minion. We practically have to make a combo deck, but we don't have to do it right now. We can see what this is. Discover a card from your opponent's class, so steal a card. Battlecry, add a razor pedal that deals 1 damage. I want to see that at least. Add 2 razor pedals that deal 1 damage. I want to see that. Give your weapon poisonous. It should be venomous, but whatever. I want to see that. Cost 1 less for each card you've played from another class. Probably not going to play that. Draw a card, then add a copy of it to your hand. We'll try that. And then what? There really isn't anything else here, is there? It's like steal a card from other players' hands. I guess we might as well. So I've got every single card here that I collected for the Rogue, and there's just no strategy here in these 11 cards. Like, I honestly don't want to play with any of these. Let's come back to all cards, and let's do something. Well, we'll think about doing something later with this. Cut purse, always like cut purse. Combo cards, probably. Gang up would certainly be needed in the quest to play cards with the same name. Deal 2 damage combo. Here we go, pirate there. Let's see, pirates, whenever you summon a pirate, gain stealth. See, combos, summon a J Golem. Sap could return somebody to the field. Combo deal to 1 damage. And see, there's a Death Rattle deck we need to build, and I'm not sure exactly why I'd want to build it with these characters. Combo deal 2 damage. Might even do a mech deck. but probably not. Combo deal 2 damage. Gain somebody else's death rattle. Blade Fury. They don't like that card. Battle Cry. Give your weapon +3 attack combo. Give a random minion +3 attack. Destroy an enemy. How is this weapon versus this weapon? It's about the same. Draw a card, add 2 extra copies to your hand. That would certainly be needed. Combo, return a minion to its owner. Combo, gain 3 attack. Vanish, draw 4 cards, battle cry. And see, I've got like no strategy here at all. Really no strategy at all. And there are no combo cards in any other thing. That's not a combo card. Like, all combo cards are rogue cards, and so putting these in here make more sense. Blade Fury is not as good as it used to be. They changed it so it does something different than it used to do damage to the enemy. And so let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of the pirates and stick to combos. And the cut purse will actually help do combos too. Give your weapons poisonous. We'll try it, but it's probably not going to happen. Head crack. See, there's just a couple of combo cards I could throw in here instead too. What does that look like in standard? Not too bad, actually. I could probably make a combo deck and just make it standard. Yeah, no real strategy here on the rogue either. Kind of like the priest. It's just, I'm gonna try some of these new cards, but it's compared to this combo deck here, I don't even know what else I'm looking for. There's a pirates deck, and there's a combo deck, and there's a death rattle deck. And almost certainly what's going to end up happening is I'm going to just go and change the combo deck, the pirate deck, and the death rattle deck to accommodate the new cards, and then delete the deck that I've just created because there's nothing particularly special about these new cards. Rogue definitely feels like it got shortchanged now that I look at it as far as the Journey to Unguru, which is probably to say that Rogue was a little bit more powerful than they liked, and they were saying they didn't like the Pirates deck, so if people were playing Rogue with Pirates a lot, that could explain it.
Watch your back.
Ideally, I would like 2 cut purses. There might be some battle cries. Yeah, I suppose you might be able to make a battle cry deck. What's his quest? The Marsh Queen. This one is shuffles 15 raptors into the
I don't have
thing.
enough mana.
What you got there?
So this will be interesting. While he's got 7 one-mana cards he has to play, I have to kill his opportunity there as fast as possible.
What you got there?
Can we win before he can play his thing? Steal a card. Draw a card if it's a beast. I don't think any of the ones I have are beasts. Well played. Alright. Add 2 razor petals to your hand that deal 1 damage. Or add a razor petal to your hand that deals 1 damage. Razor petal, deal 1 damage. I guess I could do this or this. Let's go ahead and do this.
Thanks.
Job done.
And see, he's got 5 more he needs to play. So Wind Fury could do 8. Let's do this.
Job's done.
And I don't think I played quite right there, but whatever. Two more 1/1s that needed. It's getting a little bit more expensive here.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Let's see. Give a beast. Take that.
Job's done.
Since I needed a strong character. How many cards does he have? 20 to 15, 20. He's playing the Christmas card back. Or, which is kind of weird, but alright. Draw a card and then add a copy to your hand. I don't think I can do that right now.
Job's done.
And see, I'm at 13 right now. And this got down to a 2. Let's see. So we played this. And then deal 2 damage. And deal 2 damage. I should have just killed it right then and there. Whatever. And then
Here we go.
go ahead and kill this one. And I'm down to 7. And he can do 6 with what I see on the field. And I can't win. And see, this doesn't even feel like an atypical game with the stick. It seems exactly what you might have happen. And you're going to see it happen more as people are primarily focused around the idea of finishing those quest cards. Right. Give my weapon poisonous. I don't need that. Let's do this. If only I had played this first, I could have actually done this and killed everybody.
Hey, lights out.
Here we go.
And I've lost. He can attack me twice, and in attacking me twice, he can use this ability and win. Or he could do that. Or he could do anything. As the pirate eating crab. Showing off. Alright. So, instead of doing anything with this deck, let's instead look at Death Rattle. The idea here, I think, would be, can we have a standard deck with Death Rattle in it? Nope. We most definitely cannot. All the good Death Rattle cards would, like, whenever you summon a Death Rattle card, gain +1/+1. So no to that idea. And then the next thing that we would see is, do we want to potentially replace things? Battlecry and Death Rattle add a Jade Golem. We don't really have a ton of Jade Golems. And so then the real question is, are the Death Rattle things that are neutral, that are from the new expansion, do I want to change this out? See, I have Discover a Death Rattle card. Let's get rid of that. And get rid of that. And instead decide which of these we would prefer. Death Rattle summon 3 Murlocs. Add 2 1/2 elementals. Summon 2 1/1 raptors. I think you'd pick an elemental, so then it gets down to this or this. And I'm going to take this to start off with. This Leper Gnome does 2 damage to an enemy hero. This does 3 damage to a random enemy. Death Rattle summon a Jade Golem. Death Rattle add a 3/2 weapon to your hand. Give your minions +1/+1. Choose a friendly minion and gain a copy of their Death Rattle. Are there any things? Return a friendly random minion to your hand. We'd get rid of that. I don't see any reason to have that one. Prince Malchazar. Should I have Prince Malchazar in my hand is the question. Or should I go with some more Jade Golem things? Do I want any more of this? So now I'm just down to the idea of reconsidering. Like, one of the things we have going on here is that the Death Rattle characters I'm playing aren't doing any damage to the enemy. See, like this basic egg Death Rattle draw a card versus Death Rattle deal 1 damage to all minions. I think I would rather change that out. Death Rattle give a random friendly minion +1/+1. I think I would rather have that, so let's do that instead. Restore 4 health to each hero, no. Deal 2 damage to all minions. Is that better than getting rid of, than doing the Jade Golem stuff? I think I probably should get rid of the Jade Golem stuff. That gives me 3. To do that. And then that. And gain +1/+1 for each enemy death rattle. Not likely to happen. Opponent draws a card. Wouldn't want that. Piloted Shredder. Deal 2 damage to all characters. Let's put that in there instead of this 2 damage to all minions. Stalag, Fugan, summon something with a taunt. I'll take that out for that. Trying to go a little bit crazier here. Silence a minion with Death Rattle. Replace your hero with Ragnaros the Firelord. No reason to do that. This one is called Deathwing. So there is this idea. Maybe I should put Major Domo Executus in here instead, just so I have a nice, expensive character to play. So that's the Death Rattle deck. And it's only focused on Death Rattles. Let's give it a try. So we're gonna probably go a little bit longer in this quest. I don't see a great reason to get rid of the Death Rattle deck either, because there are gonna still be daily challenges, daily quests to play Death Rattle characters, and if I have 30 Death Rattle characters in my deck, I can probably get that challenge done in 3 games or less.
Your soul shall be mine.
Watch your back.
So we don't want either one of those. So I'm hoping for a quick game here because I want to move on.
The legions I command.
That was the one card I decided not to remove, I guess, that doesn't have Death Rattle. But it actually does help.
Get it out! Get it out!
I still think that if you don't have good cards for some things, you should probably just focus on Prince Malchezaar. He really helps, I guess, for new players in particular. Getting 5 random legendaries is very helpful, and 5 extra cards.
You are not the boss of me.
Let's see. I was hoping to be able to play this before this guy dies, so he does 2 damage to everybody, but whatever.
Why do you go? Get it out! Get it out!
He's playing the pretty common knife juggler strategy here. That it does have some appeal, but I've never really played it myself. Let's see.
Job's done.
He's just too weak of a character, frankly. Well, he's right on the curve, and then he does 1 extra damage for every character you summon. He might be pretty good in like a Murloc deck or in the Silver Knight Hand Recruits deck where you're summoning a bunch of 1 mana things. Let's see.
which will consume you.
So ideally I'd like to play this on this, and then that would fill up my field as long as this is still alive. Because I'll get 2 random 2-cost minions from this, and then 2 more random 2-cost minions from that. So now he's completely out of things. Here we have one of the random things that we got. One of the random legendaries. Spell damage plus 5. Totally worth it. And attack here, and then return. So now I'm just waiting till the 9th turn. Let's see. Attack here. And then attack this, do that, and then attack that. And there we go. And see, I've got 2 9-cost cards that are very powerful. He has only the hero ability to draw more cards, and he's low on cards.
Bring out your dead.
Here we go.
I should have killed this one. Oops. Oh well. I still think I'm good. Well, not a victory, but close enough for me. So, I'm happy enough with that deck as it is. So, that's Death Rattle. And after we changed everything, how many things would I need to replace to make it standard? Quite a lot. So, yeah. That's not one of those decks that you're going to build that are built around the concept of trying to win. It's just going to be around the concept of achieving your goal. So there's one pirate here from the Mead Streets of Gadgetzan I don't have. And then one pirate here that I don't have, that and one pirate here that I don't have, and let's see what's new. We have destroy a pirate, gain +1/+1, and we have this that gives you a weapon +1/+1 as far as pirate, and this one that cost 1 less for each other pirate you have, and that would be a great one to have as far as your pirate deck. But as things stand, there's the option to replace something with this, which wasn't there before, and it's from the Mean Streets of Gadgetzan, or replace something with this, Let's see. Or, yeah, that's not even anything new as far as pirates. They really didn't like the pirates. So, as it stands, like, I could get rid of a salty dog and put in this. And that's kind of it. Unless one of these cards makes any sense to... I could say your weapons cost 2 less is not useful. That's certainly true. Because there's no weapon cards in this deck. It's just about playing pirates. Remove 1 durability from your opponent's weapon. Give your weapon +1. Charge. So the only weapon you're going to get is from the rogue's hero ability. Not from anything else. So that's got to go. And put back a salty dog instead. And see, if I eliminated Prince Malchezaar, I would then be able to play the second salty dog. But I think I prefer to just hold on to Prince Malchezaar. So let's play a quick game with the pirates. Again, a deck just built around the daily challenge of play a certain number of pirates. Although the pirate deck in particular probably will win a little bit more than, say, the Death Rattle deck.
You asked for it.
There's at least a little bit of a chance here. Let's see, I want to get rid of this one and hold on to this one because we have a ship's cannon. If I could get 2 ship's cannon on the field before I play this, that would be amazing. But
the legions I command.
let's see. And so on my first turn, I'm just going to end my turn. I could play coin, play this, and do all of that, but it's easier just to end my turn. Next turn, play the coin and play all 4 of these cards. Well, 5 cards if you include the coin. And there's nothing the mage can do about it. So I do this, and then I do this, and then I do this. Well, I couldn't play them all. I miscounted. Oh well. Not a big deal. So next turn the question will be, do I play this and get a weapon, or do I play this alone? Probably will end up playing this and a weapon. And if this gives my weapon +1, then let's see. This.
Here we go.
Attack in the turn. There we go. Why is this card in here? Whenever your hero takes damage, just... Oh, because Prince Malchezaar gave me that card. That's why. So, play this and this.
First, the pirate's code.
Attack. And I think I'm just going to hold off and not attack with my weapon this turn so I can summon this easier next turn. And then play this one and this one if I have nothing better to play with it. Pirates in general are just kind of these tricky cards. They get charged. They help each other out. They do damage. When you play other pirates, they increase the attack of your things. There's not any specific one thing they do. It's, you would think maybe you might go with the knife juggler style mentality. So every pirate did 1 damage when a character was summoned. But no, it doesn't.
Put this apple on your head.
Doesn't do that. I don't think they want to make more knife jugglers when you can have 2 of them and then cast a spell like this and deal damage like that. That's an excellent implementation of the knife juggling trick.
Blood and plunder.
You have been measured and found. What here we go.
Death Threat will take control of a enemy minion. Maybe I should put some knife jugglers in here, though. It's certainly a thought. Like, why shouldn't I go back and put knife juggler in my Murloc deck and knife juggler in my Silver Hand Recruits deck, and maybe even a knife juggler in the Pirates deck?
Ready to ride.
Yeah, I think I'm willing to do that. Yeah. I'm gonna go look and find out I don't even own the knife juggler. That's gonna be the irony of this.
I have no time for games.
Let's go ahead.
Unworthy.
Can I turn this around and win? Possibly. He's only got 2 cards. But I only have 2 cards too. If I play this next turn with this, that might be helpful, but I probably should play this with this. Let's see. This.
Here
Attack
we
here.
go.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get rid of this card and put in the knife juggler. This is a good one to get rid of. I don't like the idea of eating my own cards.
To Northrend.
This will be interesting to test.
I'll tickle the line. Ha-ha!
Here we go.
What I'd like to do is summon a weapon and then attack a minion and see if his ability triggers. It should trigger and have him take the damage instead of me, but I'm not sure if it will. Either way he casts this, it's gonna still only do 1 damage to him. Although it would have been nice to see him do it the other way.
Drink the power.
Give a minion +3 attack. Let's go.
Who's next?
Here we go.
I got 2 cards there via battle cry. And pirates don't have a crazy amount of battle cries in them, but they do have a decent amount, so I need to relabel battle cry as something useful. Let's see. I don't even own a pirate, so that won't work. Yep, the Journey to Unguru cards for Rogue, there's nothing you can really build there unless you have that quest card. They really should have given the quest cards to every single player, just by default. They were giving away these daily login rewards, and by the way, the daily login rewards, from the perspective of Blizzard's, were a complete failure because I assume the idea was that they were trying to step up their servers so they wouldn't have connection issues when the new expansion happened. They most definitely had connection issues when the new expansion came out. Alright. So let's go back here and look at the pirates deck. And let's look for the knife juggler. Okay, N-I-F-E. I've got 2 of those, and therefore I'm going to take out this and this and throw those in, and then I'm going to change this to pirates space battle cry. So we kind of know that there's a decent amount of battle cry cards in here, although probably not as much as you'd like. And then on this one, the idea is to get rid of knife juggler. Let's see, if I got rid of this, let's just do this. Let's just don't replace it, just get rid of it. No, I just want to, how do you just have to get rid of it over here? Stupid game. And then the last thing that was not allowed was the tiny fin. Alright, so now we're in standard, and we're going to try to find some Murlocs to replace it so we have a standard Murloc game, and we'll live with that. Do we want to draw 2 cards? Or do we want to do, say, 2 damage? I think I'll put those back in. And discover a secret. Is that a 2/2 for 2 versus a 2/1 for 1? I think I'd prefer a 2/1 for 1. Let's see. And then let's go ahead and change that to 3 attack as a name. I'll come back and spell these right if that's what we need to do. And then I don't see a reason why I'd want it in those decks. So now that's a standard deck. The other one that I wanted to put Knife Juggler in was the Silverhand Recruits, which quest Murloc's 3 attack. Is this the Silverhand Recruits one right here? No. This is not anything. I don't even know what this custom paladin deck is. So I'll leave that one alone. Where is it? Here it is. And so then we wanted to put the Knife Juggler into this. So yeah, after giving it a little bit more thought, let's see. After here summons 2 Silverhand Recruits, Divine Shield. What do I want to take out? Something that just has Divine Shield, perhaps, like this. Like, it's still gonna be a wild deck, though. That's too much to change there. Alright. And so we looked at the Death Rattle, we looked at the Pirates. Let's look at the combo things and see if there's anything I really even want to change with the combo cards. Again, the combo deck is one of those decks where it's just like cards that you're just going to play them all. So I can put that in there. If there's one card I had that wasn't a combo card, for instance, I probably should get rid of Deadly Poison and do this instead. But counterfeit coins help me with the combos too. Eviscerates a combo. This is a combo. This is a combo. Combo, 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 combo. Legendary. So if I got rid of Prince Malchusar, I could get one more combo in here. And if I go into crafting mode, you can see there's several combo cards that I don't have. It's done. And if we were going to go to standard on this, I'd have to replace several cards. And I don't see any reason why you'd want to go standard on the combo deck. And so if that's a combo deck, we can also just get rid of this custom rogue that we built at the very beginning, because that's not helped anything. So moving on to combo, let's play it once. I know we're going long here, but I do want to show off decks, even if I don't change them much at all. Rogue in particular didn't get much added to it, but it already had several things. Like, there's a decent reason to play pirates as a rogue. There's a decent reason to play combo cards as a rogue, because you can't play them as any other character. So potentially you could put Death Rattle under a different character, but there's no great reason to. I think you still get a decent rogue specific Death Rattle cards. Job done. Now the strategy of combo cards, kind of like pirate cards, is a little around the globe. It's all over the place. It's not unique. There are no combo cards that say deal 1 damage for every card you played previously, or every time you activate a combo card, this does something extra. Alright. So now I play this, which does this, which does this, which allows me to do that.
Here we go.
Let's see. Next turn, do I want to play this and this. I think I do, so I'm going to end my turn there. It feels like you could do something with combo cards and have a great strategy if you're really, really good and really think it out, but it's not really the case. So this one we attack here and get the key, even if that triggers a trap and kills it. No, just does eye for an eye, which is fine. Now we play this and give you a weapon and affirm this and go ahead and combo this, and now I've got a 10 attack plus 4 in the turn. That worked a lot better than it should have. That worked out really, really good. That is a combo that was not really thought through.
Nothing scares me, except mice.
Alright. We attack the face again. Get a coin. Before we do anything else, we're gonna play this coin. And then I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. And I'm gonna win here.
This time.
That was a nice quick game. And it's an odd thing I'm gonna say here, but again, the combo deck is not one of those decks you really want to try and win with. It's actually a deck just for playing combo cards for those daily challenges, these daily quests here, which I still need to get one victory with the priest and win several standard play games, and I'll probably end up doing that later after I'm done rebuilding decks. So yeah, a little long here to redo the rogue. Very little if no cards actually ended up getting added from this expansion. I either just had a got very unlucky, or they didn't have very many cards that were really worth it. I honestly don't think they had very many cards that were worth it for the rogue. Next time we're going to do the shaman, so we'll see what happens there. If you're watching live, stay tuned. Otherwise, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment, and watch every second of my videos. If you want a friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.